Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Zach on Sports. I'm your host, Zach Gershman. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about NBA free agency, but then towards the end of the episode, I'll switch off to Kevin Love trade talks. So, right now, we're in the midst of the NBA Summer League, where hopeful NBA players try to impress their coaches and make their respective team rosters. But there's another NBA season going on, and that is NBA free agency. The biggest move in free agency this year was LeBron James going back home to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He signed a 2-year contract worth $42.2 million. Another big name that was on the move was power forward Pau Gasol. He went from sunny LA to the Windy City in Chicago. He signed a 3-year contract worth $22 million. Another big name that was on the move was the earblower, Lance Stevenson. He signed with the newly named Charlotte Hornets for 2 years worth $18 million. He denied the contract from the Pacers, which was about the same thing. And as for the Miami Heat, they still have Dwayne Wade, they still have Chris Bosh, but they also got Luol Deng. He signed a contract for 2 years worth $20 million. And as for our Sixers, we've done nothing. So let's switch over to Kevin Love trade talks. I actually just got an alert a few minutes ago before I made this episode of the Sixers in the midst of getting Kevin Love. But let me just read my notes. So, a few teams are interested in getting Kevin Love. The first one is the Chicago Bulls, whom they're offering Taj Gibson, power forward, the shooting guard Jimmy Butler, and rookie Doug McDermott, and a few other assets, while the Cleveland Cavaliers are offering Andrew Wiggins and the draft bust of last year, Anthony Bennett. But there are reports that the Sixers are trying to get Kevin Love. I just got a report from Bleacher Report on my phone that Thaddeus Young could be on the move. He had the greatest season of his career last year when we lost 26 games in a row. Bad memories. So I'm going to read what it says on Bleacher Report that Mark Stein reported. The Minnesota Timberwolves have expressed interest in Philadelphia 76ers power forward Thaddeus Young as a potential replacement for Kevin Love, according to sources close to the situation. Sources told ESPN.com that Wolves, while continuing to discuss trade proposals that would send Love to the Cleveland Cavaliers, have been exploring their options for acquiring Young from the Sixers, either through a separate transition or as part of an expanded Love trade. So it could be a 3-man trade, a 3-team trade. This would be. I don't think the Sixers should do it. We need him now. We don't have a power forward. If we get rid of him, we don't have a power forward because Dario Saric, who we got in the draft out of the trade that we traded Alfred Payton for getting Dario Saric, he's playing in Croatia for another 2 years. So who will be the replacement power forward? We do have Nerlens Noel and we do have Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid's out for the year. So that means we would need to get someone else as the power forward position. Alright, that's it for this episode. See you next time on Zach on Sports.